Listen to me carefully. Y'all better be very careful of who you marry because you might be laying down with the enemy. You might be laying down with Satan's son or Satan's daughter. Because how you working 1, 2, and 3 jobs, breaking your back at work while your spouse is at home not doing shit, laying up in the bed, watching TV, eating up all your food, and you at work busting your ass. You are laying down with the enemy. Anytime your spouse is comfortable with watching you struggle, you laying down with the enemy. Anytime you giving 100 and he's only giving 40, that's your worst enemy. You are laying down with Satan's son. And of course, this goes both ways. This is not one-sided. This goes for male and female. And not only your spouse could set you back financially, but they could set you back mentally and physically. You working 2 and 3 jobs and he just at home chilling, not doing shit. And even if he is working, he not helping you out with the bills. You putting in most of all your money. Same thing with women. Men, if she ain't doing shit, she's your worst enemy. See, I think people only get married because it's a trend. Marriage is supposed to be a team effort because the person that you're with is supposed to be your peace. You are supposed to be able to wake up every single morning knowing that if you don't have it, your spouse does. But if you carefully, y'all better be very careful of who you marry because you.
Hey y'all, ain't no lie told here, right? Yeah, it's the truth what she's saying. It's a lot of people that marry people for all the wrong reasons. The red flags be there. Some people be desperate. Some people be married because they lonely. Some people be married because they see the money. Some people be married because of, what's down below. Um, but it go both ways, like she said. But be careful who you marry. Y'all need to be asking the hard questions. People don't like to ask the hard questions. Now, me, I'm gonna ask a bunch of questions. Sometimes it run people off. But if it runs you off, that means that you weren't no good for me anyway. But if you can stand the heat and you can answer the questions and vice versa, yeah, it means that hey, we we can communicate effectively. But some people don't like the hard questions. A lot of people be marrying the wrong people because they don't like answering the hard questions. You have to ask all that stuff before you get married, okay? You gotta ask all that stuff before you lay down with somebody. Even in a relationship, you don't gotta be married. Y'all can be boyfriend and girlfriend. You gotta ask all these hard questions. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna know everything about your spouse, all in that, you know, conversation or all in while getting to know them, because you're gonna continue to learn stuff about them as y'all be together. But you gotta be very cautious about who you marry these days in time. Times have changed. Things ain't the same no more. A lot of people out for self. Um, they want a relationship trying to see what they can get out the thing and going on to the next. People not trying to work it out and make it last if it's nothing going on that's hurting you or any emotional or verbal and all that stuff going on. And y'all can work it out, work it out. But a lot of people just getting what they can get and getting on out of it. You have to be careful who you in a relationship with and marry. It's all together. Because it's crazy out here. Okay? It's crazy out here. But be careful because don't get caught up in what other people doing. Don't get caught up in somebody else's business, somebody else's life, or what they put out. That's why you need to worry about yourself when it comes to your relationship, your marriage, or whatever, your kids, whatever. Now, I understand, we get if something going on and you need to be addressed. But if it's just something like simple stuff, take care of your own first and worry about your relationship and your marriage. Because one thing for sure, two things for sure, certain, it's crazy out here when it comes to relationships, marriage, and all that. It's crazy. And a lot of people don't be knowing who they laying down with until it's too late, you know. Um, and it's a little bit kind of scary. It is. It is. You're taking a chance. You're taking a chance every day you get out here, and even if you're stepping outside, going to the store. Anyway, you got to stay prayed up. You got to say, ask God for discernment, ask God to reveal, ask God to remove, ask God to deliver. Okay? These days, you got to ask everything because it's crazy. But anyway, hope y'all have a blessed day.